Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another Factorio stream. Pyanodons again. Wednesday night we're on now. This is day 16 of streaming from the server. I think we've been playing for, let's work it out. It was 2 weeks on Friday. It'll be 3 weeks this Friday. Just 21 days minus 2. About 19 days in total. Not bad going. Let's see how the server is doing. Now, we have had reports of it being a bit laggy and whatnot, which I'm surprised it took this long, given the size of the build. So let's see what's going on. What size is the map nowadays? Keep checking this with my login. 35.9. Not bad, not bad. Catching up. Let's see if it catches up. Oh, it's the slowest it's been in a while. It's going. It is going. Wow, that is slow. That is noticeably slower. It's never taken this long to get on the server before. Take a train. Good idea, Phil. Good idea. Oh, wow. Are we going to actually log in this evening? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oof. Wow. Let's hop on Discord, see if anyone is in. Hey, good old Kev. Good evening, Kev. Good evening, Akram. How are we doing?
Good evening. Come to see all the craziness?
Yes, indeed. I've seen a picture of these dancing cats and now I need to know, need to see. I'm hoping they're labelled up on the map. They're not even labelled. How have you not labelled? They have genuinely got a disco going on. Oh, that's brilliant.
Even I don't have moves like that.
Got one of them's practically twerking, one of them's doing like a side hop. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh dear. The things in this game are strange. Right, now, is our circuit network removed?
It's pretty much done. I think we got rid of it.
Yeah, we're going to say. So we're under the impression that's what's causing the issues.
I gotta go find your new crawdad.
New crawdad? Kev, what are you on? I want that. Look at that, he's flying. Oh my god, he's flying fast as well. Holy smokes. They're both flying.
See, now we can attack you with flying cats.
Oh, that is amazing. I assume they just fly over everything. Yes, no more crashing into the base. Game of Thrones invader, that's... yes. awesome. Oh, that's way better. That's much better for trying to fly him. Let's have a look and see how fast I can go. Go, go, go. Oh wow. Faster than a train. Oh, how do you stop? Oh, there you go. Well, they stopped quite quickly actually. Where's the blonde chick? Hang on. Yep, I can confirm Akram is blonde. Excellent. Well, that's good. That's a good way of getting around the map now. Just what we needed. Just what we needed. Right, let's see if I can clear any of those flashy bits because they drive me mad. I probably can't, but oh no, I can. 1, 2. And I can't build those. Cridren enclosure. Yeah, Cridren. Oh, is that what?
Yeah,
that...
don't get close to them.
Yeah, is that what that big what's it called? Oh yeah, they are like Venus flytraps. These ones. Oh wow. Well, they're pretty cool. They look nasty. They do look nasty. They look like the head of, almost like the head of the alien from the film Alien, mixed with a piranha plant.
I mean, we have the aliens from the Aliens franchise.
Do we? Oh god, I'm
They
scared.
don't look
now.
like they're currently making, but they live there.
Sit. Oh my goodness, there's actual xenopens. That's the eggs. Oh my goodness. That is interesting. And literally outputting a load of eggs. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's not terrifying. That's the Vonixes, yeah. Okay. What's that? Oh, by making brains. Oh yeah, that's what they're making tendons and all that, aren't we? Of course, oh god. This gets weirder and weirder the further we get into it. I forgot what I was making down here as well. Oh, that's right, the slurry. I knew I'd got somewhere with it. Rare earth slurry. Just hadn't hooked this up yet, had I? Nope, that's right. Let's finish this little bit, make sure we've got... yeah, turn to the planet zoo, yep. Definitely feels like it. Absolutely crazy. Missing sulfuric. I've not thought this through, have I? Undo that. This needs redesigning because this isn't going to fit anymore. There's no way I'm getting sulfuric in there and tailings out that. Oh, okay, hang on. Just bring tailings the other way. Let's see, that needs to go this way. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we can get sulfuric in. What? Oh no. That's the that's the rare earth mud going in, not the tailings coming out. don't think there's any way of doing it without moving this over. That one's okay, loads of room. This one just needs to come up, doesn't it? To move this one. Oh no, not like that. No. Let's redesign this part because I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Can do it much better with the pipes facing the better way. So the where is it? Water off that one, water off that one, and water off of this one. Which was here. Okay, so that water can go there, that was fine. Ooh. There we go, that's fine. So it's the outputs of these, which is rare earth mud, which I believe is into the thickeners. Was it thickeners? I'm sure it was thickeners, yeah. I reckon we can put them like this instead. I need 1, 2. I think I need 4. $250 every 8 seconds. That is not a lot, actually. No, that is 100 every 10 seconds. 100 every 10 seconds means you're going to need one of those can supply 2 of these. Which means, ooh, sulfuric and mud in. Sulfuric and mud in. Slurry and tailings out. Sulfuric and mud in. Sulfuric we can do 250 a second, and we need 200. Okay, so I reckon we put a. Where are they gone? Where are they gone? That one. Put that there. Make that sulfuric unload. Oh, it's sulfur with an F. I always want to spell it with a PH. I'm sure I'm spelling it right. Oh, Kev, by the way, I owe you an apology.
Oh?
So, I did a bit of research, watching a few other streamers of Pyanodons, and yeah, you know how we had that debate about how you pronounce the Chitins?
Oh, the chitin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not chitin, as I thought it was.
Oh.
Chitin is pretty much what everyone else has been saying.
You know, the carapaces of insects. Do you call it chitin or chitin?
Tomato. Yeah, I watched a few of the streamers out, and they all said chitin. I was like, okay, I'll swallow my pride on that one, and I'll start calling it chitin, as much as it pains me.
Well, thanks. I wasn't expecting anything. Thanks.
Okay, let's get these inputs in. So that, oh, it's too high still. Needs to be there. So we get sulfuric can run along this way, and then this is the input of rare earth mud here. So one of these outputs 250 every 8 seconds, and this needs 100 every 10. So it could easily run 2, probably 3, but I'll stick to 2. I'll try and pipe this up there. How am I going to do this? Sulfuric's easy, because it's only going to need 20 a second, and I can provide 250. So that, oh god, there's a bit of lag there. That should provide a whole row here, as far as I want to go. Oh god. Oh yeah, my FPS is definitely dropping. New robo grid. Oh my god. Who just requested 1 million robots? Who just killed us? Oh my god. My FPS is tanked. I'm down to 10.
Just don't stare at the light. You'll be fine.
Oh my god. I'm staying zoomed out in map view for a minute. What did you do? Oh, we're moving trees. Oh dear. I'm at about 14 FPS. Oh god, I can barely move anything, the amount of robots going. What's the new robo network then, Akram? I'm looking around to see. I'm struggling to look around at anything at the minute, but is it up here? Is this part of it? This must be part of it. Yes. Oh wow, they're wider squares. That's nice. Let's try to zoom in a bit. 6 FPS. Hey, there we go. Back to 45. If I go to map view, does it tank again? Oh yeah, Phil, you're right. Map view does make it worse. Holy crap. Tanking back down to 10, but if I zoom in on my character, strip back up to 55. Okay. Right, stay off map view. That's the key there. Jesus. No, I can't put that there. I need to put one gap. Alright, let's see if we can hook these up like this. You are the smartest, Phil. I will not doubt you in the future. Okay, that's going to take this one. Yep, this one into these two somehow. Oh, I know. I need one more space over, and I can do it. I believe. We're not worthy. We're not worthy, Phil. Do that there to there, and then I can hook that from there to there and hook it in there like that. Magic. Cheers, Phil. 100-bit cheer for saying he's for the smartest. It was worth it. It was worth it. tailings and slurry out, so I'm going to need to use this as the lane to get that out. Ooh. Can I do both? Can I be really sneaky here now and do that to there? That becomes the tailings line. Oh, I've got to get that. Oh, no, that's alright, that's alright. Because you can do this. Ooh, I love it when a plan comes together. Oh yes, look at that. Tailings into there. And then the... Oh no, it won't. It needs to come down one. It's got to go like this. Ooh. Yes, there we go. There we go. Keeps them separate, keeps that separate, but they're all hooked up. So in theory... I need this one out and do the same again. So can I just copy and paste it? Wait, how am I going to get the sulfuric in next? Unless I bring the sulfuric down. Yeah, okay. That might, it might work. Will it go there? Yes. Oh, I can't fit a fourth one without moving the tailings ponds, but that's not necessarily a problem. I think I can move. Does a tailings pond take more than one input? If I was to put steam and tailings into a tailings pond, will it get rid of both, or is it a one and done kind of thing?
No, it's gonna. Well, you might be able to get away with putting multiple gases into each outlet. You might be able to do it.
Ah, no, can't do it. The same, different fluids. I thought I was onto a little cheeky winner there.
Are you trying to connect it when there's nothing more in the system, or?
Yeah, well, there's already steam that's been through this one, and now I want to put tailings that are already going through another one and make it a 2 into 1, but it's not going to... Hang on. Hang on. I might have solved my own problem. I think. Just by talking about it, I think I've come up with a solution. Haha. Okay. So now I just need to move that for a second, and then so the pipes there are going to be a bit tricky, but I can probably refactor those. So get rid of that one, get rid of those ones there for a sec. I'm just trying to be really clever, really, as modular as I can be with the design. That'll go there. That can do that. I'll be damned. What are you? Oh, there's no pipe there. Why is that connected to the steam of the tailings pond? There's no bloody pipe there. Where are you getting your steam from? What? Why is there steam in my sulfuric acid pipe? Seriously. Where is it picking up the steam from then? Give me a clue. Oh, not that one. That's fine. How on earth is that mixed? Oh, there. Wow. Okay. I don't need that, do I? No, there we go. God, the length of those pipes is nice, but also quite dangerous at times. There we go. So now I just need 4 more thickeners. Hope this works after all that. 5 more thickeners actually. Yeah, 5. So sulfuric comes in, feeds that one, that one, that one, and that one. This one feeds these 2, that one feeds these 2. That one, where's that coming from? Here. That one feeds those 2, this one's not hooked up properly yet. Need to get that from there. To there, lovely. That feeds that one. Tailings, well, I need to fix the middle of here, don't I? So tailings comes down here. I need to jump into there. Jump into there. Is that right? Tailings comes out there, joins it there, comes out there, joins it there. Why is that? Oh, they're misaligned. I remembered Phil, I remembered Mark II. Happy days. I need to move this all over one, that is so annoying. Completely misaligned it to start with. Sad times. There we go. That's better. So now that connects to there. And then this connects to there. So that's all the tailings out. And then this is the rare earth slurry comes down here. That needs to connect to... Ooh. There. And, oh, not that. There. And there. So that'll be the output for the rare earth slurry. No, I've miscalculated. That does not go there. Hang on a minute. Hang on, I've stuffed some pipes up here somewhere. That's the output. That's the output. That's the output. That's the output. Right, that's fine. Tailings, you're all good. This is the input, input, input. Ah, it's here. Because I had to change the way this works. So let's just redo these pipes a little bit. So that, yeah, it does need to come to there actually, because I want to take you to there, You to there. There we go. So that's all the inputs sorted. Just the outputs of this side now. Need to get into. They just come down the outside on their own. No point messing around with that one. That's easy. Oop. Put that to there. Put that. There we go. Right, I think that's not bad actually, if I do say so myself. That is actually quite nice. It's fitting a bit better than I thought it would. Just need power, which we can hopefully put like so. There we go. They're all working. That should take in from there. Crush it all, bring it out. Bring it up, crush it all again, bring it out. Convert it, yeah. I think we have a working setup. Here comes the last thickener. Any second now. Come on. Now I need to check the rare earth. Rare earth mud. The rare earth slurry, and then we'll make it. Oh, we get uranium ore from this. So rare earth slurry with ammonia in a fluid separator gives you 10% uranium and 100 rare earth solution. So fluid separator. Can we make Mark IIs of those? Fluid. I probably can if I get some of that, which is dual. Oh. How much do I need? Oh, 128, I've only got 100 on me. Okay, that's fine. Up that to 200. On its way. Beautiful. Okay. So this is the output, so we'll start building the next row this way. So this is the... There we go, fluid separator 1 of them. Let's build one and work out how this is going to go. So I think we're outputting based on this. If this is all loosely based on a ratio, we should be putting 100 every 10 seconds. So that's 10 a second. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, about 80 a second, give or take. It's not perfect. It could be better. Oh, good evening, Binary. We can see he's on Discord as well, listening in. Good stuff. Look at the size of the map whilst that's building. Oh my god, look at the amount of bots going around. Jesus. This map is just absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So the production chain for this solution, let's just double check. Ammonia, we should have loads of ammonia on the network, I'm sure of it. Got 1,000 barrels, okay. Is ammonia easy to make, or is it worth just taking it off the network? Gas bladder, 50. Urea to ammonia. Coke and copper? No. Tholins? Tholins to ammonia. Yeah.
I was looking at the shale oil to ammonia the other day, and I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, do we get shale oil? It's a good question, actually. Let's have a look at this fluid separator, see what we get. Okay, it's same size as one of these. Let's put it there. So, we're going to make...
We can either get it out of bitumen, or we can turn tar into shale oil at a 3-to-1.
There we go. Oh, I only need 5 ammonia a second in one of these. That's nothing. I can power my whole setup off of one unloader. That's good news. It needs 10 a second, so I could effectively run 8 of these. There's 80 a second there, 10 a second, so I can run 8 in theory. Oh, this might be really nice though, this little setup, because all I need is that there. A couple of chests, let's go. Oh, I'm going to request the chests. I thought I was requesting them off here. Should really do that so I don't have to keep building them myself. There we go. Active for the output. Spot of power. And then unload ammonia, yes please. There we go, request the chests. There we go, that's ammonia sorted. Now if this is just the input... Oh, how easy was that? I'm now making 10% uranium and rare earth solution. Nice, very nice. Oh, I've just had a thought as well. I could move that out one, and then I could actually hook more up along here. 1, 2, it might get 4 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Where's that Robo port line? Let's put that there, then I can see the line here I want of where my 2 squares end. Does that actually give me 2 squares? Yeah, this is a bit too easy for Pi, isn't it? It seemed to work out way too easy for me. I must be doing something wrong. Let's see, if we cut this and move it back one. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a slight change on where that is. There we go, do that for that. There we go. So now we can put that in there. And we can do this fancy little setup with the pipes. Oh yes. I'm waiting for the oh no. So I go, oh no, I haven't thought about this thing. You think you know me. That does not sound like something I would say more than 3 times per stream. There we go. So I need another one more of these. There we go, that's them all being built. So theoretically, why is that not on? There we go. That's the ammonia sort of, you know, you're in here already, aren't you, Phil? That's the problem. Need power for these. Should be nice and straightforward. Hey, so T2s are sorted then effectively, aren't they? That's good news. Just getting T3s up to the same speed now. Yeah, let's copy that so I don't have to worry about the recipe. There we go, beautiful. So this is making me 100 every 10 seconds, so 10 a second, that's 40 a second I'm getting. That ain't great. 40 a second is fine. What's the recipe call for? Rare earth solution. Okay, so that goes into evaporators and you get concentrate and iron oxide. Okay, that's easy enough. That's actually really simple as well. Evaporator Mark II. How many of those I'm going to need? Probably only one. If I'm only getting 40 a second. That is right, isn't it? 100 every 10 seconds. It's 10 a second, I'm making 4, so 40 a second. Yeah. I might not need more than one. Okay, let's see when it builds what it looks like. These are so slow to build. Right, that's the last one coming through. Speed module, would that help? It's crafting speed. Oh, it's crafting speed 2. So actually, it's twice as fast, isn't it? So it's actually more like 80 a second. These are the same, I think, thinking about it. This is actually 200 every 10 seconds, so it's 100 every 5 seconds. Yeah. It's actually a bit more than I thought coming out, so it's not too bad. Just waiting forever for that one to go. Have I got any evaporators I can... Must be an evaporator I can use somewhere to put a template down. Washers, foundries... No. Oh, I suppose I could do it this way, couldn't I? Just put that in there. Where are you, evaporator? There. There we go. Oh, they're quite small. So let's put one there. That might get fulfilled by the logistic network. No, there's none there. Not Mark 2s anyway. Gotta wait for it to build. Ugh. Okay, so that's the evaporator. That goes in there. 80 set. I don't think there's enough. I think I'm now going to hit the problem of not having enough stuff. Where does that go from there? Oh, I need to get rid of the uranium first, thinking about it. Let's do that. Because these are producing uranium, which we need to dump. So let's just do a out. Do you want uranium into an active chest, or is it a passive chest will be enough for now, won't it, from my setup? We're not using a lot of it.
I mean, it's a waste product, so...
Is it used for anything? Can I convert it to anything?
We're using it for nuclear samples at the moment.
Ah, okay. Do that, do that, do that. That gets rid of all the... Oh. Uranium samples, that's perfect. There's not a lot of them, to be fair. I haven't got many going through, so that's fine. Right, this is going to make rare earth concentrate. Oh, there's a better recipe. Oh, hang on then. Question for you, Kev. Rare earth concentrate. I've got two recipes, one of which just uses the solution I'm making to get 6 iron oxide and 10 rare earth concentrate. The other one uses sulfuric acid to give you 2 copper plate and 20 rare earth concentrate. Sulfuric one would be better to use? It's twice the amount of output and you get copper plate rather than iron oxide as well.
Yeah, in the evaporator using the sulfuric acid?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably the better way to go.
Yeah, cool. That's what I thought. As soon as I seen it, I thought, hang on a minute, this looks like there's a better way of doing this. So I need 100 every 8 seconds. Phil? 100 every 8 seconds means I need 8 a second? No, 8. 12.5 a sec. 12.5 a second. Yeah, because 12.5 times 8 is 100. So I need 12.5 a second to fulfill 1, and I'm producing what I thought was 40 and is actually 80. So I'm producing 80 a second. So basically I could easily run however many I can fit in this gap, I guess. Probably have a space of 1 between each. There we go. I reckon I can run 5 of those. 6, yep, I thought that's right then. If I say 5, then I'm going to have a little bit extra, so it shouldn't run out, in theory. There's a lot of theory in this game. I notice I keep saying in theory quite a lot. Right, just got to build those as they go, but let's copy that. Oh, actually, is it better to build them up that way? No, it's the same problem. I'm just thinking of pipes, but it's the same problem no matter what I do. How much sulfuric do they need? 150 every 8, so 150 divided by 8, so that must be a little bit more than 12.5. That's fine, I can provide 250 a second, can't I, out of one of these little things. In fact, I could probably use that same pipe. Yeah, oh look at this, it comes along here. Oh my word. 16, yep, I'm going to say that sounds about right. Look at this though. Ah. Okay, no, you know what? I'll move the chests. I'll move the chests. Because that is too good of a setup not to. It's almost like I planned it again. It's almost like I planned it. There we go. Look at that, that is bloody marvellous. Oh no, move you over one more. That is absolutely marvellous. Because now I can also do the same for these ones. And then all I need to do is connect up. Where's that one? Can't do that one there. That one is fine to there. I might have to do a bit of trickery here to get this to go in, but that's fine. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. So that's outputting, that's outputting, that's outputting, and that's outputting, and they're all linked up. They're all linked through there, they're linked through there. Wait, why did I need that one? Don't need that, do I? Oh, I do need the input, don't I? Of course I do. No. I don't, do I? As long as these are all linked out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just getting confused. There's 5 there. That's absolutely fine. That'll take it off the 4th one. Yeah. That's absolutely fine. Excellent. Let's get some power to these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, here you are now making rare earth concentrate and some copper plate. Lovely. Let's put the output. Oh, come on. There, there, there. Power next to these, like so. Oh wow, what's given up the ghost already? My rare earth slurry has stopped. Oh, I can't output the. Oh, it helps if I hook up the tailings, obviously. Wait, where are they gone? Tailings are there. Why can't I get the tailings? Okay.
Where did they go?
There we go. Sorted it. Problem solved. Still no oh no yet. Yeah, you're right, Phil. There was a small chance of an oh no there. Very small chance of an oh no. I just hadn't hooked up my tailings properly. That's fine. They're all outputting properly now.
So your tailings.
Yeah, I had a small tailings issue, but it's fine.
What's you gonna do with them?
Nothing. They're just going into a tailings pond at the minute. Do you want my tailings?
I just figured that you'd either like evaporate them or.
I'm never sure what to do with them. Yeah, I'm never sure what to do with them, to be fair. I always feel like putting them in barrels. I'm going to get Akram telling me off for putting like 1,000,000 barrels or something on the network. He's got eagle eyes, he'll see me barreling stuff and tell me off. I'll get a slap on the wrist.
I'm expecting him to come over and yell at me. This copper setup is producing tailings as fast as a second tier factory.
You know, we are using tailings barrels, aren't we? So there's no harm in me barreling these up, I suppose. In fact, the blueprint is actually smaller for that, so that might make sense. There we go. If anyone asks, Kev said it was alright. There we go. I am now barreling tailings up just as fast as you, I suspect. Just don't tell Akram, we'll be alright. He's not spotted it yet. Oh bugger, he's onto us. Run! Right, I've got my rare earth concentrate. How is that? What's it not getting rid of? What am I missing? Oh, sulfuric. I'm not actually getting enough sulfuric now. I think I'm literally using it all. Yeah. Okay. There's an easy solution to that, isn't there? We do that. We do that. Need a bit of power, and off we go. That should help. Uh-oh. Reckon just come flying over. I'm in trouble now. Right, they're all working again now. Perfect. That's much better. Always putting efficiency modules in. Nice. What's that going to do? That's going to give them... makes them consume less less power. Akram's got worried about his power. Hey, down to 1 gigawatts now. Right, rare earth slurry, rare earth solution into the concentrate. So there is only the one recipe, which is 10 into a solid separator to give you 5 oxides with iron oxide. So a solid separator is the next thing, the last step by the look of it. Solid separator, Mark 2. Mark 2. First one. Don't know how many of these I'm going to need. So I'm making quite a lot. I'm making 20 every 8 seconds, which is... it's nearly 2 a second. Making somewhere around 10 a second, to be fair. Probably just under. In fact, I think these need stacking to get rid of the stuff quicker so they can work. Sulfuric's fine, now it's just a rare earth solution again. That's producing constantly, so that's literally just a throughput. Mark 2, a boy turns into a man. Brilliant. I'm remembering now, is it Mark 2 for everything?
Just in time for Mark 3s to come around.
I'm going to say, that's going to really throw me, that is. Mark 3's going, I'm going to be all over the place. Right, solid separator, let's see. Come on, you're nearly done. It's nice and quick, this last bit. Go on, yeah, here we go. Mark 3, you get old like me. Turn into an old man, do I? So a boy turns into a man, turns into an old man.
I mean, we'll be dead before Mark 4, so I guess that holds true.
Yeah. Right, let's put this here and oh my god, look at these recipes. So rare earth oxides, here we go. So the concentrate in gives you iron oxide and rare earth oxides out. 10 every 5 seconds. So that's 5 every 2.5 seconds. It's a couple of seconds. I'm making. I can probably run. Phil, you can work this out with me. You're good with these. If I'm making 20, 40, 60, 80, I'm making. Oh wait, hang on a minute. No, there's crafting speed 2. Hang on. It's 20 every 8 seconds, but it's crafting speed 2, so it's 40 every 8 seconds. Is that right? So it's 200 every 8 seconds, 100 every 4 seconds, 50 every 2, 25 a second? Which feels about right, because I've already got a few thousand. I think it's 25 a second. And I need 1 a second, but they're crafting speed. So these ones, Phil, this is 20. Actually, Kev, is this right? If it's crafting speed 2, what it says in the tooltip is actually twice. So in this case, it's 20 every 8 seconds, which means it's 40 every 8 seconds. Is that right?
Right, you're either doubling your output or you're cutting in half how much time it is.
Okay, so oh yeah, I suppose you could do 20 every 4 seconds, couldn't you, in theory? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 every 4 seconds. What's that per second? That is 25? Yep, 25. And this needs...
It's about a 1 to 2 ratio.
Yeah, this needs 10 every 5 seconds. Or 10 every 2.5 seconds, effectively. Which means I could run... I need 10 every 2.5 seconds. But we're producing 25 a second, so 10 every 2.5 seconds. 5 every second and a bit. So I could easily run, I could basically fill the screen. I reckon I could do 3 of these without even missing a beat. It's something like that, and it looks good as well. Oh, hang on, that's not in line. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Need to be in line. I can get 4 out of this. Three. I go off on a bit of a tangent. I'm sorry. So we've worked out it's 25 a second for the rare earth concentrate, and we need 20 every 5 seconds effectively. So we can run 5 machines off of this. I believe. One, two, three. I think I can do something like that. Oh, we've got them in the network. Lovely. Let's see, it should work. We should only be pulling 20 every 5 seconds. So 20, 40, 60, 80. I'm going to pull 100 every 5 seconds. How much is that per second? 100 every 5 seconds. 100 every 5 seconds. 20, yeah. So we need 20 a second and we're making 25 a second. Boom. There we go. That's how we do it. So then I can say, let's have an input there, input there, input there, input there, and input there. Make these requesters. So So there we go, you can request. In fact, we'll make it 100 because that makes it a nice round number. There we go, just need power. Yeah, very feng shui. I think it looks nice actually. I think it's nice. This has worked out quite nicely for the sort of end game for this build. Oh, I need to put. Yes, there we go. That's looking alright. Hey, it's working. Just need the outputs now. Fantastic. So output there. Actually no, let's put outputs at the top of the power poles. First Mark III? Oh my goodness. What is it? What's the first Mark III?
Slaughterhouse Mark III.
Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay, we now have rare earth oxides being produced at a pretty reasonable rate now. Yeah, Phil just said then comes the oh no when I see there's another factory required, but I'm pretty sure that was that's where I was aiming for. Rare earth oxides. Yep, because that gets turned into different things. In fact, diodes was one of them. Heavily N-doped was one of them. Yep, I think that's helped solve a little problem we had. Let's check the production. Oh yeah, producing 575 a minute, we're using 48 a minute at the minute. Safe to say that production is no longer an issue. Whew, that's a hell of a build that was, God. What are you missing? Yeah, just a rare earth solution. That's working as fast as it can, I think. Yep, input there's fine, the output there's fine. That's not outputting the dust quick enough, which is here. So it's this part of the build onwards that's actually the bottleneck, but that's fine, it's just constantly running. Alright, barrels go there, that's fine. Rare earth mud is, yeah, it's just literally a slowdown from this. Just need to extend that further and you'd have way more. Plus it looks good, in my opinion. It's got a decent yeah, feng shui, I think that's the best way of putting it, Phil, about it. It looks reasonable, definitely looks reasonable to me. Okay, now we can start looking at the next thing. Let's see, what are we missing? Nylon? Nylon's an issue apparently. Wasn't that an issue before? Oh, it's just because it's below 1,000, that's fine. There's always another thing, Phil. Our list of things to build seems to get bigger all the while. Let's see. Electrolytic capacitors. Never ending story. Yep. You're not wrong there. Right, even the lightly p-doped silicon's now. Oh, there it goes. It's gone again, but it turned up. Jeez. Right, where's those electrolytics? Let's have a look for the. Well, we have got some. It's just not quite. Tinned is low. Okay. Tinned what? Just tin in general, or
Tin cable.
tinned cable? Let's have a look at this thing for tinned cable. I suspect that must just be. Okay, so 2 different ways. Yeah, tin and copper to get 1 ore. Borax sandcasting, molten copper, and molten tin to get 50. Have we got molten tin? Must have.
Yeah, we got the tin, it's the copper. I just need to keep on expanding my copper setup down there.
What about using the... So you're using copper cable and tin plate, I guess, to make tin cable at the minute. Can we not use the other recipe then? Molten tin, molten copper... Or is that what you want about molten copper you're struggling with?
Yeah, the molten copper.
Ah, okay. Uh-oh. I couldn't find a problem.
It's probably about wastes. How you have waste products.
But filter inserts to red chest and limit them excess to purple. Oh, okay. So let's do... Where are they? Yeah. Filter. 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 And this is only going to pick up the good stuff. The rare earth oxides. And then actives for the other ones. Oh wait, these need to be filters as well, don't they? Of course they do, otherwise it's just going to end up picking everything out. Oh, sulfuric acid. Well, I can make some more of that, to be fair. I can make some more sulfuric acid to compensate. I might be using a lot. Phil says if Akron comes flying over again, he's going to be changing your name to Daenerys. There is a certain Game of Thrones vibe, isn't there? Those flying dragons. Right, let's get rid of this rubbish into there. That into there. That into there. And then limit these chests to probably 1 row for safety.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with them, those beacons. Don't really have a whole lot of places we can put them.
Where's my mouse gone? Lost my mouse. Oh, there you are. Yeah, okay, I've fixed these filter inserters now, so that's a bit more reasonable. Okay, let's check sulfuric.
We ran out of circuits.
Hey! Medium power resistors are struggling. Oh yeah, there's none. Okay, let's have a look at
Robot
that.
fireworks are going off.
Oh god, yeah, UPS is tanked. What are they called? Medium. Huh. Why can't I find power resist? Oh. Is that the wrong search? Nope. Why can't I find the medium power resistors in the FNEI? Am I looking for the wrong thing? Capital M, let's try that. Maybe it's specific. Nope. Yeah, it's definitely not working on this one. Aha! You should put resistor instead. You put in medium power for anything, doesn't work, but put resistors in, it shows up. Okay, so this should be... It's 3 items and 1 acid, all inside an electronics factory, so... Where's a square? Here's a square, this'll do. Let's see if I can't boost those a little bit. Hopefully. Put the power poles back in. Electronics factory Mark II. That's building, so let's put... Right, let's double check this. Three inputs and 1 liquid input. Okay. So liquid input there, and that's your boric. Oh, because I can't spell. There we go. How much of those have we got? 950. Okay, that's absolutely fine for now. In, out. Okay, electronics factory. Let's put you there and hope it's easy to do. It's 10 a second, so that's absolutely fine. Oh yeah, there we go, that's straightforward. And you can just put the input right next to it and make it nice and compact. It's definitely the way to do it. One power pole there, powers the whole thing. Right, what's it missing? Nothing. Oh wait, hang on, no, ferrochrome, aha. I have found the next bottleneck. Right, what's that missing? Come on, I am spelling it right, I'm sure of it. It's another thing I can't find in the search. Chromium, nope, 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 nope. Oh, this is not annoying in the slightest. I can't find ferrochrome now. There it is, it's there. Do we have... Yeah, I might have to use my standalone program, yeah. Do we have molten chromium? Oh, we do, okay. There's not enough molten iron. Ooh. Where's the ore? Oh, it's here. Okay, hang on, I see. Following the chain back now, yeah. So it's bloody... Problem with bloody hot weather around here is the windows and doors open, flies everywhere, buzzing in front of your face. So iron ore is fine, it's the... What's that one? What's the other ore that's missing then? I can't tell from the picture. I sure as hell can't find it. That iron ore's out of reach, isn't it? We're out of touch, we're out of time. But there's another ore that's missing though, isn't there? I can't tell what it is. Raw ores, here we go. That one. Oh. Oh, it is this iron grade 1 that comes from that then. Alright. So the iron ore in, grade 1 was stone out. And it's just not enough of it, is there really?
Part of it's backed up. Let me go down there.
It looks like you just need to put more screeners in by the look of it. Not screeners, jaw crushers. Crush more of it and just add it to the top end, I think. You could literally copy and paste that from there behind it and then bring that whole row in and join it back to the top. More inputs, more inputs. Feed me Seymour. Is the bottom one actually getting any ore? That you're next to, Kev?
Nope.
I'm gonna say, it looks like it's not. It's missing an input of sorts. The top two are getting ore. You can't auto build them, can you not blueprint them down there? That seems silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them going. I'm going to try something sneaky. Don't look, Ethel. If we were to do this, there, no, not there. You'd have to take off the, turn it around that output, but it could go up to the top, across, and then back down the other side. But you could put it there in theory. Oh, you're going to go that way? Okay, I was going to go the other way. That's fine. Makes sense. Hang on.
Just repaste it down.
Sorted. Look at that, teamwork. I don't know what the ratio is here, Phil, actually. I think it can basically handle a lot more. A lot more.
So let's see, I have to be able to produce 300 plates a second. A minute, sorry.
Okay.
Is it a second? Come on.
Why is the top jaw crusher a Mark 1 and the rest are Mark 2s on that?
Because Acrom came around and upgraded them.
I think I've misaligned them. I have, look, they're out by 1. I hate to do it, but I have to do it. There we go. Exactly, Phil. It's got to look right. If I'm going to build it, it's got to look right. I could never forgive myself if I didn't. I'd just be mad with myself. It's got to be done. There we go, right, I've got a couple of jaw crushes to bung into the network. Just a load of these, there we go. Right, so they'll build in a sec. There we go, the ores are all going. Perfect, that's better. Much better. That should give us a bit more output there now. That should keep them going a lot happier. Why can't I upgrade that? I'm going to get rid of that. What I'm going to do that. 3 more Mark IIs. I can build 3 more. There we go. That'll help. There we go. Now it's backing up properly. That's what we want to see. Yeah, that could have moved up 1 to be perfectly in line.
I'm gonna throw a wrench in this system too.
What's down there? Were we missing something else, were we?
I'm gonna pull off a bit of the iron and bring it up to the next tier without deconstructing anything.
Oh, okay. You're gonna spaghettify the buildings, are you? UPS is tanking again. Who's roboting? Oh my god. Binary is. Yikes. Okay, my little build up here's will hopefully resolve this issue. There we go, there's resistors being made now. That's 4 every 5 seconds, nearly 1 a second there. Hopefully that helps. I'm pretty sure I can copy this and this and this. Yes. There we go, and that's just doubled it again. It's just the ferrochrome stuff. That's all that's missing from the resistors. Then once the ferrochrome's up and running, you can make as many resistors as you want. Yep, perfect. Right, can I go back to map view now, or is it going to kill me again? No, we're just about okay. Right, jaw crushers, put them on the network. There we go, so that will fill in that, so that's all good. This is all backed up. This is now getting every single one of them. Just a screener. Why can't you upgrade with the upgrade planner a screener? That's really annoying. There we go, let's do that instead. Let's make a screener Mark II and clear that one. There we go, jaw crushers are now working. Aren't they? Why aren't these ones going? What? Stop taking stuff in for some weird reason. Only thing that's different is that. Okay.
That sounds like your issue.
It's got to be, innit? I'm going to try removing those from there. And then just hoping this works from a distance. Oh, they always go the wrong way. Every single time. Where am I? Oh, you know what? This gives me an opportunity to fly over there now. Hey, good evening, Tony. The Mega Factory is going great. It's got a bit of a problem though. Our FPS UPS has started to take a bit of a hit. So I think we've got a bit too big for our own boots now. But on the plus side, I can now fly a dragon, so you know, all's well that ends well, I think. I've got no fuel. Oh, I've got to feed him with fish, haven't I? There we go. Let's go, dragon. Yeah. I am the Dragon King. And we're going to here. Stop. Much easier. It's an error. It's much easier to drive than the Crawdad, definitely. Right, now we can rotate these. Why is this? Oh, I don't understand this at all. Wait, hang on. There's some stone in there. Where's that come from? It still ain't loading though, is it? I'm missing something here. There we go, that's fixed it. Just being stupid with the mini loaders. There we go. Stupid. No worries, man. It's always nice to watch different games. I'm quite interested in getting that teamfight tactics myself now I've seen you play it, so they look quite interesting. Yeah, I do like a turn-based game every now and then. They're different. Well, I think the next one I'm going to play is going to be Command & Conquer Remastered on Friday. It's my birthday on Friday, so I've decided I'm going to treat myself and play the new Command & Conquer for the evening with a couple of beers to celebrate, because I can. So I'm looking forward to that. There we go, fixed. Yeah, gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Command and Conquer, a few beers, and either the GDI or the Nod campaign. Can't go wrong. It sounds like the makings of a great evening to me. Ooh, depends what I've got in the fridge. I think I've got Budweiser at the minute that I've got from Christmas still. I drink at Christmas and New Year's and then on my birthday. That's pretty much it. So this is the leftovers from Christmas and New Year's. I'll be 2 bottles in, I'll be on the keyboard. Command and Conquer. Saw it, did it, done. Well, not both campaigns, surely, Phil. To be fair, being a Pom, I should probably be drinking tea, shouldn't I? Command and Conquer and a cup of tea. Nice cup of tea. I haven't done red alert yet. Yes, but it's all included, isn't it? It's the Command and Conquer and then red alert's included, isn't it? So I'll try and complete the original, I think, first, and then do red alert the following week. What's this making? That's making the iron pulp. That's fine. Molten steel is enough. Steel plate coming out, that seems to be a problem. Oh, we're backed up on the steel, that's right. Let's try doing that. See if that helps. Is it coming from here? Where's it? Oh, there, I see. Right, that should help a little bit. The steel had backed up, so no wonder we were struggling a little bit. That's good to know, thanks for the tip. Saved me some embarrassment when I played my first game. I'm going, oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, UPS is dying again. Oh my god, who's doing the bots over here? Jesus.
Yep, I think it's official. I killed the copper. I'll go fix that.
Oh, yeah, power's it's literally dead. Oh, there's a mining depot out of... Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. No binaries near. God, UPS is so... Well, the FPS and UPS are struggling so bad now, god. I'm amazed we're all still on, to be honest. How many is there? 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of us currently on tonight. It's coping surprisingly well. Right, these are all working, so this is just a molten steel issue. Molten steel. Molten steel. Yeah. Which comes out here. It's barreled there. See if we can help a little bit there. Ah, nice. Good luck with that, Tony. It'll come. You'll be surprised after you get. I think once you get over 2, as long as you're consistent and keep at it, you'll find that the views come. It worked for me. I mean, to be fair, I didn't stream last night because I'd realised I'd been streaming for 19 days solid. So I'd done a stream every day for 19 days. So last night I was like, nope, I'm going to watch other streamers, play a few games and just chill. And now I'm back on because I can't stay away, so you know. Yeah, it's like a new personal best, but it's not one I want to keep up because it's a bit relentless. Molten iron, okay. Let's do that. There we go. Might help us get a few more plates out. Yeah, we've got barrels of molten iron. I noticed it is being barreled here.
It's probably my system down here. No one's coming to grab it.
As that what you're building here?
Yeah, it's the next process.
Iron concentrate. Is that the powder, isn't it? Yeah, iron ore dust. Iron ore pulp stage 7. Oh wow. High grade iron. What time is it here now? It is coming up to just gone 11:15 in the evening on Wednesday evening. Yeah, it's Wednesday today. Yeah, that's right. Lose track of the days. Yeah, Wednesday at 11:15 in the evening. Ah, cool, you're making some more molten iron here, that's good. So we could do molten iron and chromium into ferrochrome, I suppose, is that right?
Yeah, I think it's already being made using moltens.
Molten iron and molten chromium. $7:50 AM, wet it. It's been lovely here today. 28 degrees, I think we recorded 32 in London. Hottest day of the year so far. Almost nappy time, you're not wrong, Phil. In fact, it's almost time to put the kettle on for bottle and nappy and that sort of stuff, so I'll probably end the stream in about 10-15 minutes because otherwise it just gets too annoying to stop and start and stop and start. The baby's being a nuisance, so. I finished work at 6:30 in the morning. Oh, night shift, ouch. I do not envy you at all. $33. Oof, that's hot, Phil. No grease. Oh, that's right. That's Kev's setup. That's fine. Blame Kev.
What happened to the grease?
Yeah, our kids are still off school in the UK. Most of the schools are still shut, not taking kids in. So I've got mine at home. Been at home for 15 weeks now, I think, since the school's shut. Absolutely crazy. It's like summer holidays, but times about 3 so far. Right, that's making the resistors, it's just not still the ferrochrome. Yeah, we're hitting that point now, Tony. We're at that point, most definitely. Right here, I'm going to set up a quick and dirty little setup for ferrochrome, I think. So, where is it? Unload molten iron. Yep, I suspect we'll be doing exactly the same. A little mini party. It's hard work. It's very hard work. The problem is we've got 2 school-age children and we had a newborn in the middle of the pandemic. So I've now obviously got I think she's 12 weeks old tomorrow. Yeah, she'll be 3 months old tomorrow. So right when the pandemic kicked off, we had a baby. Do not recommend it. It was tough. It was very, yeah, you're welcome, Phil. It was very tough. I was very lucky. I think we were one of the last sets of people where they let the husbands in to go into the delivery suite. I know people that are expecting or have had babies since and the husband's been told, no, sorry, can't come in. We'll let you know when baby's born. And it's like, that is tough. That is really tough. And we're lucky in some respects. It's our 3rd child. So it wasn't like being a new parent. But if you're a new parent right now in the middle of a pandemic having a baby, I feel so sorry for them. So sorry for them. Yeah, it's very tough. As I say, we were very lucky in that respect. So I think it would have been a week or so later than we were. I probably wouldn't have been there. I'd have had to wait outside or in the car, which is nuts. Right, let's build this casting unit and we can get this quick and dirty setup. So that's an input, output. Lovely. Yeah. Exactly, that's the problem. The pubs are closed, the shops are closed. They're only just opening some stuff here now. I think it's the 4th of July here when they open them up again, which is a week on Saturday for us. So a week on Saturday they allow hairdressers to open, I think cinemas, I think pubs are on the list, but social distancing rules are still hugely in place, so it's still pretty mad. I shan't bother going out, to be honest. It's not worth it at the minute. Not at all. Where's the ferrochrome? There it is, ferrochrome. Can't even go to a friend's house. That's the problem. I'm still banned from going to friends' houses, which is absolutely nuts. Ah, nice one, Binary. I'm just building a dirty little setup for it as well, to be honest. Oh, I've done it the wrong way around. Oh, yeah, okay. Turn. There we go. But yeah, I think our rules are relaxing to something like 2 households can mix and mingle now effectively. Up to 6 people, I think, at a time. Well, it's not perfect, but, you know, we'll take it. Oh, wow. Let me guess, Binary, are you from Nevada by any chance?
Gotta go party in Vegas!
Ouch. Right, it sounds like you guys, Binary, have just hit the sort of limit we were at maybe 6 to 10 weeks ago, where hospital it spiked and was like this. The graph was just like. Phew. Yeah, that sounds rubbish. Okay, I'm now making a bit of ferrochrome as well, so that should help. Yeah, ferrochrome is now back in the positives, that should help all the problems we had. I hope so, Binary. It's one of those things, and it gets a bit scary after a while. You think, phew. It's a crazy world we live in at the minute, very crazy. Let's get back on my dragon. Yeah. I am Stormborn. Wait, did I fly too far then? Hang on. Well, not far enough. Nope, too far. Turn around. Ah, I can't fly this thing. Why was I building my little setup? I've lost my... Oh, there it is. I was close. Let's fly down. Yeah, you're not wrong, Tony. It is something you never, nothing anyone expected to see in their lifetime. It's absolutely crazy. It's one of the things I just keep saying. I'll be glad when it's all over, but I'm not sure that it will be. I'm not sure that time's going to come anytime soon. We've got a load of people at work that aren't working, they're all at home. We don't expect to see them again this year, which is crazy when you say that. Absolutely crazy. Oh. Thank you very much, Anti-Elites, for the host. Amazing. I'm hoping you've cracked the world record tonight. Any good news? Did you shave 16 seconds off? Ah, man. Unlucky. Oh, fingers crossed for the next time. Fingers crossed. Cheers for the host. Appreciated. Yep, so my resist binary, what are you saying? Yeah, the alerts have all just popped. That's because I've just got resistors going at a really, really high level. There's now 300 and something on the logistic network, which means everything else is now going to be in demand because that was holding us up. So that's my fault. Entirely my fault. Yeah, we now need microchips, the inductors, the capacitors, everything else to make the circuit 2s. I think sorry, not sorry. For those of you just joining from Anti-Elite's host, welcome. We are playing Pyanodons. We're attempting to be the first sort of multiplayer group to complete the entire mod pack, including the Alien Life add-on, which adds all of these creature enclosures and all sorts going on. Hi Agro. It's an absolutely insane mod. It really is insane. We currently use Discord. I mean, to be fair, there's only 4 of us currently on, with me and Kev being the 2 main chatters, as it were, and Akram and Binary are playing along with us and chatting in game as we go. So it's not many of us. We're currently racing against Dgray, who's doing a YouTube series, and we're so he's doing his solo with his YouTube series, but he streams it, and we're basically, I say, playing against him because it's slightly one-sided. I think he's on episode about 19 or something now, and we're obviously many hours ahead of him. But it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. So, but there's just so much to learn. It just makes your head spin. Absolutely makes your head spin. See you, Phil. Thanks for coming, mate. But this is the size of our map that we are currently running with, and as you can see, as I zoom out, the FPS and UPS, we've just started hitting the problem where it's too much. It's really becoming a bit of a problem, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's good because it means we're obviously getting further into the pack, but it's a bad thing because the server is starting to not struggle necessarily, but there's a noticeable slowdown the second we start using all the bots for various bits in the base. I mean, you can see the amount of bots flying around here. When we start deconstructing sort of massive sections or building massive sections, the FPS just tanks. You just can't move. So it's not great. I do wonder how it's going to end. We have only just got, so out of all the science packs, we're sort of measuring our success in science packs, I think, at this point. We've done the automation ones, the first ones. We've done the logistic ones, the second ones. Green science pack, so red and green effectively. Pi science, the third one. Chemical science, the fourth one. And we just started getting production science, the fifth one. So we're getting there slowly. And in comparison, Dgray, who we're sort of racing, he's still setting up red science. That's just sort of been a thing he's leveled off on. But I think he'll catch us fast, so we have to keep keep going, keep at a certain pace. Otherwise, it can be a bit ropey. But yeah, we're currently just trying to keep on top of things. Now, the problem we've found is with 4 or 5 of us building, we're all off in different sections building the next thing. So okay, great, we've got iron, we've got copper. Oh, we've now got stage 2 of iron, we've got molten iron, we've got molten copper. But as we build more things, the stuff behind it is lagging. So we've sort of hit a bit of a roadblock where we've done all of this building, and now we're going backwards and going, we haven't got enough basic iron anymore because we haven't upgraded the recipe to the next one. So we're sort of fixing the problems now before we can start pushing forward, because there's no point trying to push forward when we can't build the basics. So that's what we're up to now. Hence why you'll see little things around the map appear as we start building sort of patchwork buildings to fix the problems. So resistors was the problem, which we then discovered ferrochrome was the problem, which we then discovered iron was the problem. So we've now just spent the last half an hour fixing that between us, and we're now pumping out what? There's over 1,000 resistors there now. So problem solved, but it's half an hour ahead to spend to fix the problem. And then this is our circuit network of alerts we've set up to try and keep tabs on what do we need, what's dropped below an acceptable level to keep the base running at a good pace and a good level. If we drop below a certain amount, we're saying that's not good enough, the base is just going to come to a standstill. So everything you can see on the right there is where we've set it up to say, help, look at me, you need to build me. But as you can see, that list is already double digits. So every night it's just a battle now to try and pick the next problem and solve that problem. But we'll get there, we will get there. We are determined to... At first I thought the goal of this was to launch a rocket. Unfortunately, I've since learnt that it is not necessarily the end game. Apparently launching a rocket is part of the green science, not green science. What's the one after? Binary said the goal might be to keep your sanity. I think he might be onto something there. I think rockets are only part of production or utility science. The actual end game is to build quantum computers to get space science. So white science is still the end, but it's not rockets that get you them. So, oh, watch out! Daenerys Stormborn is flying past, dropping efficiency and productivity modules on the way. You're like a really strange Santa Claus, Akram. It is a dragon, yes. If it we only just got this tonight. The guys have been working and getting them. Hey, good evening, Cabbage. And I now feel like you got to feed it fish to fly it. Fish is fuel, obviously. But I now feel like I'm in Game of Thrones. I
feel like I gotta be like, actually, it's a flying cat.
It's not a cat. I know we keep calling it flying cat.
But it was made from one of the dancing cats.
But it's called what's it called? A Fadacious? To be fair, the description is flying party big cat. Okay, I can give you that, I suppose. Flying party big cat. It is a cat. It's a flying cat. And they are made out of... Where are those? I've got to show... Oh, there they are, up there. Let me show you what they're made out of, because this is just too hilarious. If you have never seen this before, which up until tonight I had never, this is what these are made from. These are the dancing cats. Just fly up here somewhere. You can't miss them. Somewhere, anywhere around here. Here we go. They're actual dancing cats. Welcome to Pyanodons. Fad-eye pups, and the description for them is cute and already shaking. Yep, disco cats. They even get their own music, you can probably hear that, and obviously they actually got a dance floor, disco lights. This one's twerking, this one's doing sort of a side steppy jump. This one's doing the classic dad dance with his feet. So yeah. If you've never seen that before, you are welcome. Yeah, Pyanodons is the most bonkers mod I've ever played. Alien life has added just a whole mess of animals that some make sense, some I understand, and they have real world sort of applications. Hey, good evening, Yuxie. You alright? Other ones like this make absolutely no sense, but are hilarious nonetheless. So, you know. I love this dragon though. I was running a crawdad before, which is like a tank, but really, really tough to drive. These things are much easier to drive because you can't crash into anything. I nearly destroyed half the base last time I was flying one, so I forgot where I was flying to now. Over here somewhere. Yeah, I'm heading the right way. Flying over water, flying over buildings, no danger to anyone but myself, which is fantastic. Here we go, is this where I was? Yes, there we go, this is where I started. Just pick him up, stick him in your pocket. As you do. Got to keep a dragon in your pocket for good measure. Right, now we were working on... Well, I actually solved the problem we were working on, to be fair, and I also built that molten set up for chromium somewhere. Where did I put that? Oh, I'm lost now. So one problem with this size of this map, if you don't keep tabs on things, it's so easy to get lost. Is it there? There it is, right above me. I can see it now. Here we go. So that is now outputting. Oh yes, ferrochrome is absolutely flying. 400 in the box there, so I'm not worried. The next job is to pick something else to build out of the long list of things we are missing. I mean, circuit 2s seem to be one of our bottlenecks for a long time, and they keep coming back to bite us. Yes, there's still minus a huge amount of those. In fact, they're gone again. Let's have a look. Let's see what the next thing. Microchips. That might be a good thing to check. So let's go with microchips. Oh, nice. Blender's one of those programs I've looked at before and gone, yeah, nah, not for me. Microchips is also lightly p-doped silicon. So already there's two things on that list that are going to be a problem. No worries, Marcel. This is one of those mods. This mod, to be fair, I would say, from personal experience, playing it solo, I don't think I would enjoy myself. It's one of those mods that it is fun, but I'm only enjoying it as much as I am because of the people I'm playing with. I don't think if the guys that were on now weren't on, I was doing this solo, I think I'd be like this a lot of the time. No, I do this a lot of the time anyway when I'm playing, but at least I've got someone else to bounce the ideas off of, so that makes it a bit easier. Yeah, they might hate you, they might love you, you never know. If you tell them they can get flying, dancing cats, I mean, that might sell it. That might sell it. That's my recommendation anyway. Right, let's have a look on here. Let's go with lightly p-doped silicon. Oh no, wrong one. That's it. There's only one way to make this. I think I set up the original one for this, didn't I? Oh no, there's two. There was a small setup, and then I tried to make a bigger setup somewhere. Lightly p-doped, so it looks like a weird circle with orange dots in it. Yeah, keep it a surprise. That would be a nice surprise to them. Although bear in mind, we only just got the dancing cats, and we'll have been playing on this map for 3 weeks on Friday. So that's how long it's taken us.
260 hours so far?
260 hours, there you go, thanks Kev. 260 hours to get to the dancing cats, with 4 of us playing pretty much solid, I'd say. There's always one of us on at some point playing, so just take that information as you will, but just brace yourself if you decide to embark upon the Pyanodons adventure, because it is, yeah, it's a rough adventure, but it is fun. It is fun. We are up. We've had a maximum of 7 of us playing. But for the most part it's 4 of us per sort of evening, with 1 or 2 of us splitting over because of the time zones. We've got a few people in Canada, Europe, America, so the time zones allow one person to be on almost all the time. There's someone on the server. It's not often there's less than 1 person on, so yeah. But we all build slightly differently as well, so we find there's quite a lot of us. 2 or 3 of us will build one way, 2 or 3 build another way, then we have to try and make it all work together. So hence why there's a few builds you'll see here where there's some lovely modular designs down here, where we've got this nice setup where everything flows through in a sort of logical fashion. Oh, UPS is who's doing the robots again? Jesus, UPS is tanking. So this follows a logical progression through. And then you'll find Kev's builds where they're just spaghetti buildings, which is fun to decipher. But we love your buildings, Kev. We think your buildings are the best.
I think.
Yeah, the UPS is struggling so hard at the minute. Right, I'm trying to find that lightly p-doped solution now that was on here. I'm not solution, silicon. I'm pretty sure I made some of that before, but I can't remember where. And I'm pretty sure I didn't mark it on the map. I'm looking to try and boost the lightly p-doped silicon binary, because that's needed for microchips, which are also low. So I'm guessing if we fix that, the microchips will probably sort themselves out as well. But I can't remember where I built it. So I labelled some stuff up. I was quite clever at some points and put things on the actual map. But other times I've just completely ignored, well, it failed to do so, and now I can't find the stuff I need. That's one thing I'd recommend if you do play this. Label, label, label. And the recipe thing on the map's quite handy, but when there's this many recipes, it's really not helping me, because I'm just looking, it's just noise. I recognise some of them, like copper plates. I think that's something to do with brains or meat or something there. Was it up here I made it? No, that was the processor stuff for the circuit, T3 circuits. Well, if anyone sees the lightly p-doped silicon, please shout or ping it for me. Yeah, I think that's what, is that what we've got turned on? The displaying recipes in map view, yeah. So I have got that turned on. The problem I find is, if you look at this section here, for instance, because we have to make so many things in such a small space, well, not a small space, but because of the way we're making stuff, the icons and the recipes all kind of so I can't see them. Bit of Blender, love it. Oh yeah, I tried Blender once, but I just couldn't get on with it. Yeah, it's a nice idea, R3T, but unfortunately, yeah, like I say, as soon as I zoom in too far, then I'm seeing the buildings anyway, which is just still doesn't help me. I know we've made it because I built the bloody setup. No worries, Marcel. Thanks for tuning in. It is hard, to be fair. If you're not following from the start, this is a very tricky mod to just pick up from the middle. There's so much going on, so thank you for the follow, though. I appreciate that. Where is that icon? Circle with the orange dots in. If anyone sees the circle with the orange dots in, please shout. Just scan the entire bleeding map now just to find one thing.
So do you have another p-dope setup? Is that what you're looking for?
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I made it. I'm pretty sure I made, like, because I'm pretty sure you made some, and I upgraded it to make more. But I can't remember where. I'm having a senior moment. Over the dancing cats. You just want to see the dancing cats again, don't you? That's all you come for. Oh, it's close. That is almost the right symbol.
There's a bunch of circles over where you made the heavy, I think the heavy P. But I don't see...
that might be it, you know. Where did I make that?
We're looking on your processor. Well,
oh yeah, I see the, yeah, that's the yeah, that was to do with the processor, wasn't it? No, I can't remember where I made it at all. I thought I made it somewhere towards the south east. I'm sure it was. No. have to make some more. How much is in the network? Was it lightly p-doped? Let's see, p-doped. It's a shame you can't click on it and go to it on the map. That would be a nice mod. Click on the item in your logistic network and it takes you to where it's being made. There's an idea for anyone that can make mods. That'd be fantastically helpful for this one. Unless it's down here somewhere. No, I ain't got a clue. I know it was made somewhere, but in fact I know it's being made somewhere because it's in the network, so it's not like it's not being made. Just be damned if I can find it. Yeah, there has to be an easier way of sorting stuff out in logistics to find stuff. Wait, what does it need? I might better find it if I can find something that it needs actually. Right, lightly p-doped silicon. Zinc silicon wafer. Dgray, an etching solution, and they're made in gas processing units. Oh, request some. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Logistics. That is a very good idea, in fact. Right, let's just request. Wait, how am I going to see where they're coming from, though? I suppose if I see them, the bots arrive, which direction do they come from? Where are you, bots? Anyone coming? Unless the bots go to a roboport first, in which case it's not going to help. Any bots coming with it? No. I've got 424 in the logistic network with none on the way. Am I not in range of the logistic network? Oh, I set it to 0. Right. Helps if you actually set a number, doesn't it? There. That way. This way. Somewhere up here. Can't see it yet. There it is, found it. Hey, legend, that actually worked. It's near the circuit's T2 if anyone's wondering. I found it there. God, that was much harder than it needed to be. Much, much harder. Right, can I fly to that now? Now I know where it is. I can fly northeast. Right. Let's do our Game of Thrones impression. Stick some fish in. Do 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 do. Keep flying, keep flying. I love this. You can just go to map view and see when you need to stop. And it's about here. Look at that. Lovely. Like a professional. So, there's actually quite a bit of that p-dope solution. It's not... Oh, tar's set to below 50k. That might be why. That's a lot of tar to be requesting. Should not be 5k or something. Yeah, that lightly p-doped is not actually a problem, so microchips. Lightly p-doped isn't an issue. Lightly n-doped, let's just check that one instead. Nope, that's absolutely fine, there's 1.3k in the network for that. Plastic bars, I'd be amazed if plastic bars were even a problem. Yeah, 8.2, so no. I know we've got enough Cermet, because that was already being delivered. Oh, actually. Well, to be fair, Cermet is actually in the negative, so maybe it is the Cermet. Let's just check the last thing. Tin plate will be okay on. Tinned cable, did we solve the tin cable problem? Did you manage to fix your copper problem, Kev? Tin cable's still out, okay. That's going to be the problem, I suspect. Tin cable and Cermet are going to be my problems for tomorrow at this rate, unless anyone beats me to it. So I think I'm going to have to end my stream now. I've pushed it as late as I can. I'm expecting the baby to wake up any minute now for a bottle and a nappy change. Top advice of the night, have a baby during a pandemic, you'll have lots of fun. So yeah, so I think I am going to end my evening here. I will, however, drop a host out to someone else playing Pyanodons tonight, because Auntie was so kind to... Oh, hang on, that's me. Yeah, it was so kind to host me this evening. It's always appreciated, and I always appreciate you guys obviously watching Auntie and then coming over and sticking around to watch me for a little bit. That is always appreciated. Freak Source is playing Pyanodons this evening. He is another Pyanodons player. He's on day 20 of his playthrough. I believe he's using trains more than robot networks. But that's much fun. Don't forget to label it. That is spot on. Good, absolute good shout. Because I will be looking for that again. Lightly p-doped. I'm from the UK. Yeah, I live in England. Just gone 11:30 in the evening here. So I usually try and stream between sort of 9 PM till midnight local time. But again, it depends entirely on the baby. To be honest with you, the baby drives my schedule. I either start on time and finish on time, or I start late, finish early, start late, finish late. It depends on the baby. It's one of those things. My schedule does this around a certain set of time. Yeah, appreciate everyone who stuck around. If you like what you see, you want to follow in the future, by all means drop a follow on the channel. If not, I'm sure I'll see a lot of you with Auntie's next run, trying to get the world record, because obviously that's quite interesting. I enjoy watching that myself as well, so when I'm not streaming I tend to watch that. So yeah, but from me and all the guys on the server, take care. I hope to see you around. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you for the follow, Argrowl. Argrowl? Agrowl. It's a guess.